to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports. To the ground with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Quickly to the tight end. It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Trying play action. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together.
There he goes. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Touch pass on the run. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Second and goal for this offense. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's busted. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on second and inches. They're setting up the screen. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Reels it in down the left side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. It's complete to the right. On the move at the 30. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. On target. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tries to get it on the ground. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Sneaks it in. The mantra is... wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll try to do it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Wood. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
What a disappointment. No good after the miss. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still right. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To give as they work on that clock. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's busted. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Mississippi State looking for the 4th down conversion.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these all...
Makes the grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the offense more than... And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third route. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This one's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Puts it out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, which you can tell, DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but
he lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. It'll be a draw. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's the give off the left side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Douglas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they get... Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. And you want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. Oh, he's got some space. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the quick pass. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the single back. Makes his man miss. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 1st down, 10 yards to go. To the air on 1st down. Caught into the middle. It's Wood. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch. Put it in play just outside the 20. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Finds us back in the middle.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's open on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Fires to the big fella.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. As he lets it go. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Right down the middle. The kick is good. A game winner in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Got his man. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Might be calling a hot route. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Throws to the back. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They got Sippo-Silch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Hines his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
That's caught. It's busted. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run 1 more play on an untimed down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly out to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off again. He's now thrown. Going right to work up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, 1st play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wood. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Right on the money. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McNabb. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Taking it the other way. He smashes his way through again. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here we go. Down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Drop the football. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's McNabb. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Shoots it to the left. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an extra. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.